Costa Rica.
Wow, first of all, we're going back about, it has to be 15, 20 years, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. 92, 91?
Yeah, I was a kid in Brooklyn when that came out.
Did you play it in the arcade?
We played it, no, we used to play, in Brooklyn there was pizza stores, so after work we would go into the pizza store and they always had, I beat it with everybody, but I used to use Ken and Ryu, I was the best with. So we used to play, if we were playing one-on-one, you had to use your best guy. Every pizza shop had it, even video stores where you would rent VHSs, they always had, every store had it. It was such an attraction at the time, because think about it, besides that you had Nintendo, right?
Yeah, you had like shoot 'em ups and stuff.
Yeah, you didn't really have, then you had Street Fighter, then you had Mortal Kombat.
What did you like about Street Fighter better?
I don't know, maybe it was the characters, maybe it just, I didn't translate to Mortal Kombat, I was just better at Street Fighter, put so much time into it.
The arcade scene is dying in here too.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, like, the research of everything was was Street Fighter, and of course playing online. After that, everybody began to play more, and they began to remember, oh, I used to play with this kind of stick, with the round, the cherry top or the watt top.
Oh yeah, like the baseball bat.
Yeah. It's really popular here. For importing sticks, they charge us 55% of the price. So we have to pay, like, for $150 stick, we have to pay 55% of its value. So it's really expensive. We do a lot of modding. Almost everybody get the watt up because all the arcades here, a long time ago, they only had the arcades with watt up. We have mainly Hori and T sticks right now because it's like the standard. Because they are the cheapest, but some people like to make their own. We use several services like lizardleak.com. We buy a lot of stuff from there.
And so if we're at YouTube, like you're the mod master, right? Like you mod master.
Probably not the mod master, but I know some things, and I am the one who.
He's the architect.
Yeah.
Like on the Matrix architect.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but actually I learned a lot from the Akihabara videos, for example, to modding the Sanwa joystick, and I also I do some investigation about the buttons, the brands. For example, I prefer to use Seimitsu instead of Sanwa. Personally, I started playing like the 94. KOF 94.
Wow, yeah.
But after that, I got seriously playing KOF until 98 when Street Fighter 4 came. We tried the first time that we tried. We really don't got what was behind it. What I mean, the full content. We thought that was boring.
Yeah.
But when I start seeing some videos, some combos, some people explaining how to play it, we really realized that on this game was a lot more behind it.
A lot more.
Yeah. So I got some patience there. So I found it really funny because of that.
Yeah.
You have a lot of more options. than just what we talked. Well, if they keep producing more and more games, I think that probably the quality and other things are going to be going, they start dropping. So people are probably will lose the interest in this kind of games. So
kind of be overwhelmed by it, you think?
Yep.
You're not competing tomorrow because what are you going?
To the beach.
Yeah, the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Enjoying my country.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's cool.
We have a lot of those arcades where they are actually Dreamcast, where you can put money in it and play.
Like a Dreamcast?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So we're playing Marvel vs. Capcom and a Dreamcast, which is actually an arcade.
And Food Strike and stuff too?
Yeah. In the past, we used to have more than now.
Yeah.
But people stop playing arcades. They prefer to, like play at home, spend less money on it. We have few tournaments. We don't do many of them actually. It's like once a year or every 6 months we do a tournament.
Oh, nice. How do people come? How do people find out?
Forums, like 100% of the time. One is gamingcr.com and the other one is videogames.cr in Spanish. Videojuegos CR.
Oh, what's it called again? For like those Spanish people that might want to...
Videojuegos.cr. Yeah, we opened a fan page on Facebook, Street Fighter Costa Rica, and that's becoming one of the main gathering points for people in here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was the first place when this tournament was announced. So people are just signing in and writing to Facebook and keeping comments and uploading videos in it.
Vanilla was like the boom that bring all the people together, and everybody began to play both on PC, PS3, and Xbox, and that's the beginning point. And now these days it's grow bigger with the help of forums and social networks. Everybody come together to build the scene, and it's crack, man. Everybody plays it. Like Costa Rica crack is Super Street Fighter 4, man. Yeah. You see me hold a handkerchief in my mouth? It's because I just had surgery a few weeks ago.
Sure.
And I'm playing the game with.
Even though
I'm recovering and I'm going to a tournament. So it's like that. Like everybody want to play, and they want to finish work so they can spend a few hours in the land places, like the place where we are going. It's like a gathering point. Yeah, since I'm recovering, I'm using all the time that I have to get better at using the stick.
Cool.
Because like I use Guile, but since the changes in AE, I think Guile is not good anymore.
Yeah.
Not tournament suited. Like you can use him in tournament if you want to win.
Yeah.
Like in Costa Rica, it doesn't matter because the level is not that high. But if in any point of my life I go to somewhere else, like I need to have another couple of characters. So
Sure.
I'm training with Bison and Warrock too.
Yeah.
So I can get around that. I also like DJ, like since DJ got a lot of buffs in AE. Yeah, I know you play DJ too. Like your DJ is really good.
Not very good. I try.
Yeah. And after that, like I spend most of the time like working, and then after that training. Maybe in the night I go out with my girlfriend and then go back to training with some friends. Like I had my surgery like a month ago, and all these weeks I've been playing like all night long, man.
Actually, I started with Street Fighter 4 with Vanilla. Yeah. And then I got hooked, and after that I started playing a lot online. I met PBR and I met a lot of people, so I started kind of increasing the level. I'm not like the best guy ever, but I do my best. And after that, when Super came out, then I bought it immediately, pre-ordering the whole thing, and I started also playing that. So I go a lot to Shoryuken or event hubs for strategy. Yeah, exactly. 40% maybe or maybe 50% you learn online, because there are a lot of people very good with really neat tricks, and you learn how to do that, especially on mirror matches. You learn how, for example, I used to play Ken, and I got, you know, my ass handed to me with another can. I was like, whoa, you can do that. So I go to the training room and start practicing that. So there's a lot that you can take from online, then another portion from videos that you see like in YouTube or Shoryuken or event hubs.
Sure.
Yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you know, every time I see a new character, I'm like, I need to get that game, I need to get it. But then I start thinking, okay, another fighting game, another learning curve, and I have to learn that. Exactly. So I'm right in between. I have the game in Amazon in the shopping cart, but I haven't moved it to pre-order. So I guess at the end I will just flip a coin and see what happens.
Oh, you came here with your brother, right?
Yeah.
Has he been to tournaments before?
No, of other games like Smash Brothers mainly, but I used to play King of Fighters 98 and Street Fighter 2 and Third Impact, but Third Impact wasn't serious.
Yeah.
Here's not serious, and I'm just learning to manage the stick because I used to play on PlayStation, not on arcades. My Xbox Live account expired. So I just play with my brother every day, against him, and I don't really know much people who play Street Fighter seriously. And I wanted to meet new players.
Oh, cool. And how'd you find out about this?
My brother, he reads a lot of Shoryuken, videojuegos CR.
And it's like the site with the forums.
Yeah, that's like the main site of video games in Costa Rica.
Cool.
It used to be really primitive, you know. When I came, I used to live in the States, and I came here, and we always been video gamers. So we had a Nintendo, and like everyone, whoa, Nintendo! Nobody had Nintendo, and we used to make friends. Like they told me that there's a guy who has Nintendo who lives a couple of blocks by. So I came to know people by video games. That's kind of.
It's kind of like how you
got a hobby, yeah, and I think I always play video games, and especially fighting games.
Yeah, I think my dad kind of regrets buying us, you know, our first Nintendo back in the day, because that really got us started. The first game we got was Karate Champ. And we've been going at it since then.
Good. And you guys are true old schoolers.
Yeah, true old school.
It's cool. And then, so from Karate Champ, you were like, when they released Street Fighter 2, you're like, is this Karate Champ 2?
Yeah.
Like, did you think
but the funny thing is about Street Fighter that nobody knows about Street Fighter 1. Nobody in Costa Rica. Nobody. There's a couple of people who say I played
at the arcade, like something like it's like a legend. I once saw a guy playing Street Fighter 1 at the arcades like years ago.
With the big rubber buttons.
Yeah.
What? Think you can give me some competition?
Sure, I'll try.
That's what I like to hear. Kid who isn't afraid to lose. No, I got it. I only take the money. You ready? You like this kind of fighting, huh?
Yeah.
You want to see some real fighting, you can see me fight at the Kumite.
I'm here too for the Kumite.
Aren't you a little young for full contact?
Aren't you a little old for video games?
You want to go at it again, huh?
Yeah.
So you guys come down to LAN Zone, right?
Yeah, well, it's a new place that's been open for 4 months here in Costa Rica. It's one of its own, pretty much. We've got, you know, a lot of good screens and TVs and room for playing, and it's been really helpful as far as organizing tournaments and getting all the gamers from different platforms and games, you know, to merge into one community. Because you know, before this place, we really had to see, you know, who would lend you their house to get like 20 guys playing for the whole afternoon and bothering everyone's family. So it was pretty troublesome, you know. So now with LAN Zone, it's been pretty helpful for the gaming community here in Costa Rica. And
so how long again has it been going for? Like maybe like a few few months.
It's been 4 months since the store's open. It's had a pretty good acceptance, and we're doing everything we can to support it, and spread the word and get it around, get people to come and everything.
And how can people find out about events that are happening at LAN Zone? At the website, yeah,
there's a website. It's
lanzone.cr, right?
Lanzone.cr.
So if you're traveling to Costa Rica, you got to check that site out.
Definitely hit us up. We have a good time around here, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's cool.
Melty Blood, it's been really cool. I mean, we had it at an Evo last year, and there's really a big scene opening up for these type of games, and it's really a shame that Arcana Heart didn't make our Evo this year.
Yeah, sure.
We just want to, the guys in America, they do have to do a little bit of work and help to build that scene in Evo, so we can be taken into account for 2012. Yeah. And who knows, I might even want to make the trip. And Arcana Heart was just released and all that.
Sure.
And well, that's what we're doing right now. And it's not like we have much of a scene going on. At this point, I'm still the only guy in the country, I think, who has a copy of the game.
So did you bring it here to sort of convert people?
We had some casuals, people join in. One of the guys who was playing with, he's still waiting on his copy.
Sure.
And we had some casuals going on just to have some fun for the guys who were playing Super, just to watch the game, because these guys, they never heard of Arcana Heart.
No.
So
just and the momentum is very different.
Give it a little bit of airtime.
Yeah.
And this is a great year. The game's coming out, especially Marvel. Marvel release. Wow. It's gonna be spectacular.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's go. Sweet.
I love Campfire.
Yeah.
I play it all night, maybe 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Your whole childhood.
I was younger.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Since Fighting 94.
So was it a dream for you to open your own arcade? When I
was in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my dream.
Yeah, and
the young people just stopped playing arcade.
Yeah, it was
too many people, and I have to change the practice a lot of time.
Yeah.
I have my own arcade.
Yeah. So you can practice all the time. So now that you guys have LAN Zone and stuff, do you think the KOF scene might come back if there's a console release for KOF 13? Are you listening, SNK?
Yes, actually yes.
Yeah, it would.
It seems really good, and if they add good multiplayer options with nice netcode, it will be nice.
It'll be back. It'll come back. So you think the KOF? KOF is 13 looks like a return to the roots.
That is what I hope.